Double. And she survived. So check it out. What I'm going to do is I am going to take my RC car out for a little, I won't do any sort of extreme bashing. Ultimately what I want to do is I want to get it, well, I probably will do a couple of good jumps. So first thing I want to check, from a video I dropped just a couple of days ago, a modification for this fan, and I want to make sure that the modification holds strong. So she needs to get some good air, have some pretty hard landings, and just confirm that this fan keeps spinning. As you guys know though, I am going to be upgrading my fan system to NTF. We've got some really awesome fans here from NTF Racing. This one's going to go on the ESC, this one's going to go on my motor, and this one is going to be an extra one. So as many of you know, I do have a Patreon account, and I like to send out random goodies to my subscribers or to my Patreons, people that support my channel. So keep that in mind. Anyway, so what I want to do is I want to get this out there and I want to test the temperatures. We're going to get her, you know, basically zipping up and down the road, and I'm going to find a couple of jumps I'm going to hit and just do a bash session just to see how hot it gets, because one of the things I want to compare is exactly how hot the ESC is getting and how hot the motor is getting with stock setup. Now granted, I do have this heat sink on, so that will probably help keep the motor maybe a hair cooler, but nothing like actual fans. So let's see what kind of temperatures we get. Then I'm going to be going in and installing the NTF Racing fans and really, you know, just putting those to the test, seeing if you know, after large smacks on hard landings, that they keep running. Also, I'm definitely expecting those things to keep my motor and my ESC much cooler. All right, well, let's get her out there. Are you going to do some filming for me? Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to hand you the camera, and we'll see how good your film work is. You got to keep the camera on me when I'm talking, but on the car when I'm driving. I don't have a fan currently on my motor, and so check it out. My motor is blazing hot. Basically, I'm currently running a 16 tooth pinion gear, you know, 180, which is a few gears higher, or a few teeth higher than, that's not good. Let's check the fan, see if it's the high-speed gear you get. And so it's always recommended to run a fan. So a heat sink is not enough. So I'm sorry it's dark outside, but the fan is working just fine. So that modification that I did to the fan after it broke is holding strong, and that's awesome. Let's see how hot the ESC is. So the ESC is in the 140s, which you really don't want your ESC, well, okay, she's in like, yeah, 135 to 140, and that's not too bad. That's really as hot as you want your ESC to get. So, and that's because the fan's working. Which is basically a good indication that the stock fan does its job.